The numbers for what they're worth: Trey Lance, 6 of 13, a rushing touchdown. Garoppolo, 4 of 7, 64 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Dominique, can that happen? Like Kyle Shanahan is being very coy here. Right. Can he be alternating quarterbacks in the same series in a regular season game?
I mean, absolutely you can do it. I think we have a lot more respect for Kyle Shanahan than we have just about any other coach in the league. It's going to be so difficult for defenses to prepare for both of these quarterbacks, but you have to understand it's going to be difficult for the 49ers to prepare week to week also, if they're going to have to be getting two quarterbacks ready at the same time. But I do think that might be the best scenario because, as I've said many times, quarterbacks don't get better by sitting on the sideline watching. And also, with this championship caliber team, you don't want to get off to a slow start because you're starting a young quarterback. So maybe they create a scenario where Trey Lance can start to improve playing games while they're also having Garoppolo go out there and win them some games until they get to the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, they're going to need that kind of upside that Trey Lance provides with his dynamic athleticism, along with that monster arm that he has.
Dan Orlovsky, let's make sure we're clear on what we're talking about. This is not, at least what they were doing yesterday, it's not like one quarterback has a small package of plays that he comes in and runs. This was a true rotation of sort of almost co-stars or co-starters. You were a quarterback.
Yeah.
Can an NFL team do that in games that count?
Yes, but I think Kyle Shanahan's crazy. It's just crazy brilliance. I believe that the rare offenses in the NFL right now do whatever they want in the pass game. That would be the Jimmy Garoppolo version of this offense, and then play 11 on 11 with the quarterback run in the run game. That's the Trey Lance option. And I just think this works until one player doesn't play well. Just live in the world where Jimmy Garoppolo is their starting quarterback or walks out there to start games, and he's playing good, and then Trey Lance is coming in, and he's struggling. The offense sputters. That's not going to go well with the locker room. Or Jimmy Garoppolo is struggling, Trey Lance comes in, and this offense takes off. That's not going to go well in the locker room because guys are going to go, why do we continue to do this? As long as both these guys are playing well, given their opportunities, it works. Now, I'm looking at the situation, Greeny, and going, well, what does their schedule look like? Because their first two games of the season for San Francisco are Detroit and Philadelphia. Brand new coaching staffs. Never been head coaches in NFL games before. Advantage San Francisco. Hey, coaches, get ready to do something you've never done before while also preparing for two offenses. Game 3, you're going to be fighting for a playoff spot in seeding against Green Bay. Divisional game, divisional game. He's going to gain advantage in the first 5 weeks just by utilizing this. And then comes their bye week, and maybe he goes, okay, Trey, you've played 100 snaps in 5 weeks or something like that, maybe 75. Now you're ready to go be our starting quarterback.
Fascinating. Nate, go ahead.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo, I think we need to be honest with ourselves about who he is. I understand the record has been good under Jimmy Garoppolo. He's an above-average quarterback. But let's think back to that Super Bowl season. Jimmy Garoppolo was not doing anything special, outstanding. So we have to keep that in the back of our minds. While we still understand that he's a more developed quarterback right now, I think Kyle Shanahan knows, and all the guys in the locker room who were there during that Super Bowl run know that to take it to the next level, to be able to knock off the big dogs in the playoffs, they're going to need a little bit extra out of somebody like Trey Lance, and they need to get they need to get Trey ready to succeed Jimmy as soon as possible.
And so the final words on this from my insider, Dan Graziano. What do we expect to happen? What are we hearing about this decision?
I think this is something that is a short-term idea. I think eventually Trey Lance becomes the starter there. But to this point, my understanding is he has not outright won the job in training camp, and there are some things they want him to work on. But in the meantime, they feel like they can do some interesting things with this. And to Orlovsky's point, if you're an opposing team and you spend any part of your practice week preparing for something that we may not use, that's an advantage for us. So I think that's how the 49ers are heading into the season.
This is one of the most interesting situations to watch in the whole sport. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.